Hello, Brian. First of all, welcome to and congratulations on 5 years at Point of Rental.
Thank you.
You weren't around when we did our new person interviews. We didn't do that until after you were aboard. So, what did you do before coming to Point of Rental? Give me about a 1 minute rundown.
Yeah, 1 minute rundown. I was in college. I had returned to college to finish up my degree. So I was a student. I was a student worker as well for the university I attended. And I was also kind of a production director for one of my home church's satellite campuses.
Okay. And how did that experience help you at your initial job here at Point of Rental?
Yeah, I think mainly as a student worker, that kind of helped me with navigating office culture, I guess. And this was pre-COVID, pre-pandemic, so office culture was a lot more prevalent back then. Just kind of learning how to play nice with others, how to, you know, all the stereotypical stuff, how to work with a team, and be efficient in that team.
All right, good. Well, I haven't heard any bad things about your ability to work into a team, so I guess it did help. So how did you hear about Point of Rental, and what did you come here to do?
Yeah, so I was basically casting a wide net after college, just to. I was also a newlywed at that time as well, so pretty much anything that I could get my foot into, I was game for it. And I know Lathan Andrews very well. He is one of our talent managers here, and he just kind of let me know, hey, we've got two spots open for a customer experience type role. One was support in the support department. One was an implementation. Didn't feel like my caliber was there for implementation yet, so I decided to apply for the support position. We didn't have CSS at that time, so I was basically just starting at tier one and learning the ropes.
All right, and now you're 5 years in. I assume you're not a tier one and and learning the ropes. So you should know the ropes pretty well by now. So what are you doing now?
Now I am working as an implementation consultant, specializing in assisting our clients upgrading from expert to elite. And so I've been doing that for the
Okay, so
past year.
you did end up in implementation.
I did eventually get there. Yeah,
Nice. So what is it that you like working about here? You have to like it a little bit if you stuck around for 5 years.
definitely. I think one of the most common answers everyone gives for this one is the people. And there's a lot of truth behind that. Everyone from, the executive leadership team down to anything that's entry level, you're going to find good people there with good work ethic. And again, I'm big on teams, so being able to work well in a team, anyone that knows how to work well in a team, that's my kind of people.
All right. Now I always ask new people for one fact outside of work that people can kind of connect with them about. Uh, what are you interested in that isn't necessarily related to your job?
Ooh, I wasn't ready for that one. I I like anything in the entertainment sphere. I mean, movies. I can't get out and go to the movie theater as often as I used to, but that used to be my jam. I loved going out to movie theaters. The local music scene. I guess I could talk your ear off about the local music scene here to Texas, uh, Texas country. Um, I like other kinds of music, but in terms of getting out to an affordable concert experience, it's going to be something smaller and something probably a little bit more rowdier.
All right. So you're a rowdy guy. All right.
I try
Uh,
to be. I don't know
Okay.
how rowdy you can be after your 30s or after you enter your 30s.
That's fair. Yeah, I had ceased being rowdy long before that. So, okay, let's pretend you're talking to a new pointer as a wise, learned pointer. Being 5 years in, what advice would you give them?
I would say stick with it, kind of like anything else in life. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, especially when you're starting off in maybe a new industry. This was a new industry for me, and you just feel like I don't have the background, I don't have the experience, but again, we have good people here that are always going to give you a helping hand. So you've got all the resources that you could need to be successful in whatever role you're going to take on here at Point of Rental.
That sounds good. It seems like maybe it's a much more light at the end of the tunnel situation, especially in support, where it's like, oh, you have to learn this entire software.
Or you feel like you're never going to learn it.
Yeah. Okay, now let's pretend that this is the Oscars or some other awards show, maybe the local country music awards show, and you need to thank some of your colleagues or non-colleagues even that have helped you get to where you are today. Who are you thinking?
Yeah, I think the first person I would thank at Point of Rental would be Lathan Andrews. I mean, just for getting me the opportunity to get interviewed and learn about this company. I would then move on to Melanie Tarby. She was my team lead when I first started out, and I enjoyed working for her a lot. She gave me a lot of good direction. And next, I would say Christian Posada. He was a great resource to learn from. I continue to learn things from him, I think, every once in a while. There's a lot more to name, but I think those stick out. And then finally, Patrick Kiefer. I did meet him early on in my career here, and he is now my manager as well. So I can't forget him.
Good. Thank you for not mentioning everyone. I noticed that you did a little like ellipsis in the middle where it's like, there's a lot of people, but I was going to have to start playing you off the stage. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Well, that was the whole interview. So thank you again for joining me today, and congratulations again on 5 years.
Thank you.